Villa, claret shirts, white shorts. But clearance then by Evans really gifted the ball to John Richards. Wolves, those gold jerseys and the black shorts sweeping down to our left through John Richards at this moment. Chip in, Peter Daniel down, looking for Richards again. Got the shot in. Oh, and Willie Carr Andy Gray just over the bar. Well, first immediate chance of the game inside the first minute. And it was that man, Andy Gray, who very nearly got on the end of things. Oh, you can see it again here now. Gray just got there ahead of Rimmer, but over the bar. And Hughes rolls that off to Parkin. To Hughes. Daniel helps it on, comes down to Gray. There's the goal. There's the goal for Andy Gray. The one thing that Aston Villa must have feared. Andy Gray would score against his old club. So when the ball comes across the face of the goals, Peter Daniel gets a little helping head onto it. Drops down to Andy Gray, the sort of chance that he'd been dying for, and he took so gleefully. Berry with this free kick. By the foul, it's the referee playing advantage as it comes off to Gray and to Hibbett. It'll come back to Gray. Square across the face of the Villa goal, off to Palmer now, and Richards. Oh, super save, lovely bit of football. Hard luck, John Richards. Well played, Jimmy Rimmer. That really was a bit special. Lovely ball in. The lovely ball in from Jeff Palmer. Richards launching himself knee-high to get the header. And Jimmy Rimmer reacting with a beautiful one-handed save. The build-up to come from Thomas. The chip on for Andy Gray. Back to Carr. Parkin has stayed up there to join in the attack. The cross in, and here comes Hibbett. Well, it looks so simple, didn't it? The build-up from the left side. Parkin looking up, dropping the ball almost into space, and Hibbett losing Gibson as he came in to attack him. And Parkin. Cut out by Swain. Coward's good ball, Geddes. Picks out Gibson. And Gibson attacks Palmer. Gets it on the left peg, gets the shot in, and he's not so very far away. Colin Gibson favours the left foot. Took a little time before he was able to set the chance up for himself. See him now as he advances to take on Palmer. Dummies inside, then drags it away outside onto that favourite left foot of his, and his shot across the face of the goals isn't too far away. Richards helps it on. Swain is there for Villa. Thomas chasing back at him. Berry just got there in time. Mortimer on to Shaw, the drive, and that was a fine goal. What a beautiful equaliser. Gary Shaw. Oh, he's entitled to be very, very pleased about that. A young player showing experience here. That ball in from Swain. Berry just failed to get it clear. There's Mortimer. Nicks it off to Shaw, has a look up, have a piece of that, he says. Bradshaw's fingertips, 1-1. Richards getting this one on to Gray, and he's in for number 2, surely. No! Well done, Rimmer. Andy Gray checked, saw Rimmer coming, tried to chip him, and Rimmer beat him to the punch. Richards in a real punch-up then. The linesman is in. Ormsby looking as though he's got blood coming from his mouth. Mr. Chris Spruce of Lichfield, who's been in long conversation, and it looks very much as though number 5, Ormsby, is going to go off. Well, it looks very much as though that little bundle between Ormsby and Richards means a red card for Brendan Ormsby, and there's a red card for John Richards. Yes, it's John Richards sent away from the far side. Referee Lloyd figures that there were 2 guilty partners there.
So let's look again at that slightly more revealing angle as to why those 2 players were sent off. The clash as they jump here, and it's an elbow by John Richards into the face of Ormsby, the 18-year-old Villa defender. It broke his nose, in fact. We don't really know what's been going on earlier in the game, but the referee may have spoken to them about their clashing, but there's no doubt also that Ormsby hit John Richards there, and in the referee's view, who was well placed, he said they both had to go.